Have you ever opened your refrigerator and realized that you couldn't find what you were looking for because it was overflowing with miscellaneous items? If so, you're in good company. The majority of households pack items into the fridge that simply don't need to be there. Here's a list of 10 items you don't need to refrigerate but are probably taking up room in your fridge right now. View as one-page slides. Consider this: we build homes to keep us warm from the cold. Then, we add refrigerators, large boxes to keep our food cold in our warm homes. And inside our refrigerators are even smaller boxes to keep our butter slightly warmer than the cold box inside our warm home. Many people assume that butter has to be refrigerated because it's dairy-based. While it's true that butter can go rancid if stored too close to a heat source, such as a too-hot oven, or in direct sunlight, if you store your butter in an opaque butter dish and place it somewhere cool, your butter might outlast the rest of us. In fact, a recent excavation in Ireland uncovered a cache of butter estimated to be almost 3,000 years old. Butter is also a great compromise item. If you're not 100% sold on leaving it out, just place one stick in the butter dish, and leave the rest in the fridge. That way, you can see how fast you use it, and what the best storage solution is for you. When it comes to refrigerating cake, it all comes down to the frosting. Insider cakes don't thrive in the fridge, but some of them do need to be chilled. So how do you know which is which? The answer lies in the frosting. Because of their ingredients, some cake frostings will spoil if left at room temperature. If a cake is unfrosted, or if it has a buttercream or ganache topping and you're going to eat it within a few days, then it can sit out on the counter. However, if you're not sure, err on the side of refrigeration. The refrigerator will dry out the cake, so if the frosting requires you to keep it there, make sure you cover it completely, eat it quickly and move it to the freezer. For an equally beautiful, but definitely not edible, cake-inspired DIY project, check out this Family Handyman article, How to Make Cake Frosting Stepping Stones. If you live in the US, keep your eggs in the fridge. Flickr, Joel Kramer. Many people have heard that eggs don't need to be refrigerated. And it's true that if eggs are never cooled to begin with, then they don't need to be kept in the cooler. Depending on how your eggs are processed, storing them out of the fridge may be a very bad idea. Eggs can take damage in surprising ways, and can even be recovered after being frozen solid, but they're very vulnerable to certain environments. In the US and Canada, almost all eggs are refrigerated immediately after being washed and sanitized. And once they're been chilled, storing them at room temperature actually increases the danger of diseases like salmonella. So the somewhat complicated answer is, in North America, keep your eggs in the fridge. If you live pretty much anywhere else in the world, a pantry or countertop is fine. Sign up here to get insiders' favorite stories straight to your inbox.